This is Tom Dillon, the Lifetime Liberal, and today is Tuesday, October 7th, 2019. The title of this rant is My Great and Unmatched Wisdom. So basically, our president is advocating for the genocide of the Kurds. The Kurds have been our fighting partner against Daesh, which is also called ISIS, for the last 5 or more so years in the Middle East. And we are basically leaving them high and dry and allowing Turkey to come in and slaughter them. That's the right term, to come in and slaughter them. But let's go take a quick look back. They have been our partner in the Middle East since 2014. They have fought the battles. They have saved American lives by Americans not having to get in there. They have stood up to ISIS. We have given them arms, I believe, some logistics. We've helped them out. But they have fought the battles for us, and we said that we would protect them. And this scumbag is just throwing it all out. Now, just a quick thing on the Kurds. They were gassed by Saddam during the 80s. After the first Gulf War with Poppy Bush, he said, oh, no fixed-wing airplanes. And, oh, the Kurds, by the way, you can rise up against this guy. And what did Saddam do? Well, he could still use helicopters, so he used helicopters and bombed the shit out of them. And here we are now. We're getting ready to let the Kurds just blow them away. Now, the other thing is, the Kurds are a separate race of people. They're not Persians. They're not Arabs. They occupy territory, they live mostly in areas in northern Syria, southern Turkey, northern Iran, and Iraq. In many of those areas, they have some amount of autonomy. They'd like to be independent. They have a small, faction that has actually had some terrorist things go on in Turkey. Turkey thinks that all of the Kurds are terrorists. They don't want any of them to do anything. They want to crush the Kurds, and that's what they plan on doing. So, here's the question. Why is this president pulling out and just letting our partner that we had said we would protect be slaughtered by the Turks? Oh, well, supposedly he had a conversation with the Turkish president, and without consulting anyone in his administration, and I mean anyone, no one on Capitol Hill, no one in the Defense Department, no one in the National Security Council or anything, just arbitrarily pulls out. And of course, we know that number one, he loves autocrats. The leader of Turkey is an autocrat. And he also, doesn't he have 2 Trump Towers in Istanbul? Yes, he does. And also, but what's his endgame for this? What is he getting out of it? We don't really know, because Turkey, they slapped us about 3 or 4 months ago when they decided that they were going to buy an air missile defense system from the Soviets, and they weren't going to buy our missile defense system. So, what is this whole thing about? And why does he have one conversation with an autocratic leader, doesn't consult anyone within it, and says that in his great and unmatched wisdom that he knows what is best for the United States, while at the same time allowing the Kurds to be slaughtered? All right. So what is going to happen? We don't really know what's going to happen, but we do know there are winners and there are losers, and the winners are going to be Iran, China, and the Soviet Union. They are going to be the winners in this. And who's going to be a loser? The United States, who basically had pledged to help them. Now, let me just give a quick example. After we beat Germany, we were in Germany from 45 to 90 when the Berlin Wall went down. That was 45 years. We still have troops in Germany. We probably need them there again, but that's a different story. We have long-standing commitments to try and maintain the peace all throughout the world. And this guy is upsetting it to the max. And, when he makes the statement of my great and unmatched wisdom, that's basically going back to what, biblical type sayings about God and the prophets, so to speak. So is he a prophet? Is he God? Does he think he is? This is not going to end well. I know that even Republicans are really upset about this, but this is another reason why this guy is just off the charts, crazy, loco, and exceptionally dangerous, and will be a contributor to the genocide of the Kurds if that is what ultimately happens. We must stop this guy now.